yo, what is going on? Hello and happy Saturday. Hold on, I'm trying to see if this thing is actually working. Why is it not popping up? So, I haven't streamed in like 3 weeks and I've been having issues lately. So, that's why I want to see if this is working properly. Let's see. I'll give it a moment. Give it some time for people to come through and then we can get started. Give it some time for people to come through. All right, we can get started. How's the audio? Is it coming through here like it should be? How's the audio? Let's see, audio coming through. No.
There we go. How does this sound? Now I got the microphone.
No? Is it still not going? Shoot. Come on now. This is what happens when you take a break. All your settings. Oh, there it is. Sounds so much better now. All right, cool. Cool. All right. Sweet. So now that we got that rolling, let's see. We are live on X. We are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. It seems like everything is rolling smoothly. It's been a minute, but check it out. Red Day here across all of crypto. I'm not sure. Did I miss something? Is there some like macro news events? I mean, obviously there's like geopolitical conflict that's happening, so that's never good for markets. But I don't see anything crazy here outside of the usual craziness. So I'm going to assume not. And we'll just roll from here. All right. So as I said in recent videos, I mean, I'm trying to get back to streaming regularly. I haven't streamed since the end of May. I was out of town for a couple of weeks. And the truth is, if I'm being honest with you guys, I got another probably like 2-week trip in the second half of July. So that's going to be another slowdown period for me. But I figure in this time period, for the next couple of weeks, let's get at it. I just wish the market was a little bit more cooperative and we had some exciting stuff happening. But I am still quite bullish, I would say, on Bitcoin doing its thing. I think that if we're following kind of like the 2017 model, like, you know, things got really crazy after June. Again, I've been wrong. Everybody's been wrong, right? Nobody knows. This cycle is completely different than the last couple of cycles. I initially thought that maybe it would play out similarly to 2021, where we'd have everything kind of front loaded and maybe or maybe not have a double top. That did not play out at all. We've had a lot of macroeconomic headwinds and geopolitical conflicts that have contributed to this. So, you know, I don't really know, but I'm still holding out hope that this is nowhere near being done, at least not for Bitcoin. And obviously, where does that leave Splinterlands and all the other, you know, crypto projects? They all exist in Bitcoin's shadow. If Bitcoin isn't like really getting the attention from retail like it normally does during these time periods, we're not going to see that. So let's see. We got New Age. Hello from Europe. Dude, safe travels, man. I hope all is well. Where in Europe are you traveling to? We got Luna AG. Is it AGI 11? Wen Beaver. Yeah, looks like we're going to try and get a Wen Beaver card soon. Oh, New Age is coming in from on Twitch. Let's go. I'm excited to see what they can do with this whole Twitch thing. So we got two people on Twitch right now. So fantastic. A couple people on X, a couple people on Twitch, most people on YouTube. If you're wondering for me where my preference is, not that you have to, you know, do anything. Oh wait, show comments on stage. What is this? Is this new? Okay, I don't know what that is. If you're wondering for me, I mean, at this point, I would say, I like YouTube and Twitch are great because there's like monetization there. I don't think I make anything on Twitch, but at least with like the videos and stuff on YouTube, I tend to plow that back into crypto. But with X, I don't know. X, I'm just there because I can stream up to 3 platforms at once. So, but I think as New Age is saying here, starting to get used to Twitch for the drops. If they're going to be doing, if the team is going to be doing some stuff with Twitch over the next couple of weeks and months here, that could really build out that platform. I just don't know who's still using Twitch. And again, I'm not trying to hate on Twitch. It's just I don't use it as much as I used to. YouTube is really where I spend a lot of my time, whether it's for live streams, whether it is for video content. And the reason I'm kind of downplaying Twitch is because I feel like there's all these competitors that have popped up, right? Kick, Rumble. All I hear is people complaining about Twitch, but I could be wrong. I mean, Twitch is obviously they're owned by Amazon. They're not going to be going anywhere, so it's not a bad thing to be investing time in there for the team. But it is what it is. We got Open the Newer coming in from Twitch as well, and we got Wibble, Wembeaver. Let's go. But yeah, if go wherever you guys are comfortable, whichever platform. Obviously, YouTube is still my favorite, as I get I do most of the analytics work there, and it's kind of nice that YouTube allows like for everything, right? I get to post my videos, I get to do live streams. I don't know, I haven't really like taken to another platform, although I spend so much more time on X or Twitter just as a user, that I wish there was a way in which I could be better about it as a content creator, but life. All right, hold on. I want to try this. There's a comments on show comments on stage. So chat overlay lets you display live comments directly in a stream. Please note that some platforms like Twitch may have specific guidelines limiting display of comments from other destinations. So make sure you review their policies to stay compliant. Okay, well that sounds like it could be a problem. Now, if I do this, do the comments show up? I'm very curious if it shows up on like the bottom right, because there's like a little ghost overlay, but it's not actually showing the comments, and I guess it's so that it doesn't cover the screen. But let's see here. Now I'm just curious. No, it's just showing the overlay there too. No, it's just showing the. Okay, you know what? Never mind. We don't have to. Not everything new and shiny needs to be explored. Okay. I haven't been into this software for a minute. All right, so let's talk about where things are at for Splinterlands right now. Let's talk about just how the game economy is doing, the state of the game, and then I actually would love to do some giveaways. And my idea for giveaways is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Blaze had sent me some packs, some Rebellion packs, not too long ago. Let's see if I think I still have those. Yeah, 25 Rebellion packs. So I wanted to actually jump into some challenges with the community, where basically we do a challenge, and if you beat me, you get a pack. Right now, I picked the challenge, and they're all going to be modern, and they're all going to be ghost card challenges. Right, so there's no you don't got to worry about what cards you do and do not have. But I feel like it'll be fun for us to kind of explore the meta together. I wish we could do something that was just Conclave Arcana, because then we could focus in on that. But I think challenges, you cannot limit it to set. You can only limit it to modern or wild. So there's that. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Let's talk about the fact that SPS is below 0.008 once again. We're not close necessarily to the all-time low. We'd have to do another 50% retracement, which again, I mean, with a micro cap market cap where we're at, is definitely possible. But I just don't know if we're gonna see like that tremendous amount of sell pressure. Again, I could be, somebody could clip this in like 3 weeks or 3 months, and I could be completely wrong. And I would say that the one counter argument I would have against myself is that we've just continued to see lower highs throughout the entirety of my time here at Splinterlands. Every time we pump, it never pumps to a higher level than previously. So we went all the way from like $1 down to a low. I think it was like 4.5 cents back in 2022. If I can just kind of like go through the thing in my head. Like summer of 2022, we dropped all the way to like 4.5 cents. Then we did a 2x from 4.5 cents to 9 cents in the fall, in September of 2022, with the launch of Rift Watchers leading up into, and no licenses, and leading up into Splinterfest. Then 2023, we dipped. I don't even know what we went down to. I think like we were basically maybe like 1.3 cents right before Rebellion came out, and we went from 1.3 cents up to 3.9 cents. I'll say in like late December, maybe into January of 2024. And then of course, following that, we did another retracement coming down. So what are we at? We went from like $1 down to 9 cents, down to 3.9 cents. And here we are now, where we went all the way down to 0.0042 cents, right? Something like that, or $0.042. We'll just say 0.4 cents. And then we essentially did like a 3x from there, from that low all the way to close to like I think we got close to 1.5 cents, not quite at 1.5 cents, but maybe a little bit more than a 3x there. But you can see $1, 9 cents. I don't know, but if we can, I don't have my math cap on, but I would assume it would be significantly less than a penny and a half. But the question then remains: at what point do we see the turnaround for the supply of SPS actually becoming or the constriction of the supply of SPS becoming something significant? We've turned off a hell of a lot of faucets, which is great, because we finally got to see that with DEC. So, for example, I'm not trying to just be, hold on, wait. I do got to say, Papa Bear is back very much, but I'm not just trying to be negative to be negative. My whole thing with this is that we did turn DEC around by cutting off all of those faucets. And you can see now, even though SPS is falling, DEC is still holding quite steady. Product-backed stablecoin, there's products that people want, right? Whether it's PAX, whether it's, the upcoming Pickle card, or just, operating around the ecosystem, land, whatever it is, people they need DEC. Team needs DEC. They'll buy DEC off the marketplace, although they probably haven't needed to for a while. So when will we feel this impact for SPS supply constriction, right? So that when we actually get demand, like we see or we've seen, it becomes significant enough to blow through, some of the lower highs that we've seen. That's a tough question. I think a lot of people were expecting so much more from the Conclave Arcana presale, which we did not get. But we're turning off more and more of these supplies, or our faucets, I should say. And we burned 100 million, which is not an insignificant amount. I would say that 100 million. Okay, so let's look at this, right? 1.5 billion in circulating, We'll say 900 million, almost a billion staked. The Dow is sitting on what, 560 million. So again, I'm just looking at rough numbers here, right? So you had 1.5. We'll just round up to 1.5 billion circulating. The Dow is sitting on, we'll say 500 million. So that leaves like a billion essentially. So when we burned 100 million SPS, that's like 10% of the liquid circulating supply, meaning that, and when I say liquid, I mean like it's not in the Dow, right? It could still be considered staked, but it's held by players that can unstake it and get rid of it. Not to mention, we're still inflating and diluting the supply by a significant amount. Not as high, but still kind of wild. But there's just too much SPS out there. I don't know when we will get to a point where there's not enough to go around, or people just don't want to part with it. I think that we're going to be struggling with this for a while. All right. So New Age says Tails needs to give you some tips and tricks on Twitch. Oh yeah, for sure. I see him streaming here all the time. Until we completely launch our own chain or move off Hive. Whoa, New Age. Those are fighting words, man. I thought we were sticking with Hive for the foreseeable future. Where would we move to, though? I actually think the team's done a great job of making it so that the game, like you use it seamlessly without even having to know about Hive. You can come in, play the game. You don't need to buy any crypto. You don't need to worry about any crypto. You just come in, you make an account, you can start playing for free. Don't even need to put money into the game. If you want to put money, you can put it through a credit card, which is huge, right? Fiat on-ramp. But I don't know that Hive is what's holding us back anymore. I think it really just is the market absolutely vomiting. So again, I talk about this before, but I have the two main projects that I'm following that I have like significant positions in. Obviously, Splinterlands is one, but Parallel and Prime is the other one. And Prime is down below $2. Like, and you look at the rest of the market here. I mean, Solana is at 137, ETH back below 2,400 again. It's just not looking good across the board. It's just not looking good across the board. So, and as Pomp says here, fantastic comment. It's tough to make predictions, especially about the future. Indeed. Indeed. So yeah, the good news, and I'll probably do a video about this later, but I don't know if you guys have looked at this chart, which I think is fascinating, but look at this 3 month. We have had a significant amount of people coming into the game to check it out ever since the launch of Conclave Arcana. This is like mid-May that this started popping up. Now, the amount of spell books has gone up significantly. It can be up to interpretation or challenged. We have definitely had some days in which, what was it, 13 spell books? But I don't know. That being said, I'm not too worried about this because the team has tried to create a situation in which people can come in and play for free until they really like the game. And then if they want to have whatever kind of relationship, they don't need to buy in like super heavy, right? They can just play and purchase as they go along. But Merlin's Matrix, hey, what's going on, dude? It's good to see everybody. It has been a very, very long time, I know. And I appreciate y'all being patient with me. I hope y'all are enjoying the summer. How's everybody's summer going so far? Anyone want to tell me what their summer plans are? Have you had any good summer experiences, or do you have any summer plans coming up? For that trip. I'll be heading to Nashville, Chicago, and Nashville, or Chicago again, and then Nashville later on in July. And now that I'm back here in Texas, just having a good time, enjoying this freaking Texas heat. But yeah, overall having a good time. Nicola says, no one fell to trap. What does that mean? You mean no one fell into the I don't know what you mean by that. The Conclave Arcana trap? Well, they did trap $2.4 million worth of capital, so there was something. New Age is in Europe all month. Nice. My summer plans are Beaver, says Luna. All right. Beaver it up. Merlin's converting a van for a road trip. That sounds fun. Let's go. All right. I don't want to dox myself, but I'm heading to Nashville for a family reunion, and we got an Airbnb of like this huge house, and it looks awesome. I mean, it'll be in July, but I'll post some pictures of it maybe on X and on Instagram when I'm there. But apparently, it's the home or former home of like a country music superstar. We'll just leave it at that. Which no, I like it. This is not like this is not me and my Bitcoin popping out. This is like 50 people who are going and splitting this spot, which will be fun. But hey, Bitcoin staying above 100K. Let's freaking go. New Age says being a tourist when they don't want us Americans here. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like the American passport just does not seem as welcomed as it once was. I feel like we've pissed off a lot of the world for many different reasons. Nicole says that 2.5 was just recycling. Sure. Okay, so Nicole, this is actually a good good discussion. I'm curious. So that 2.5 is just recycling. Where is that coming from? Where is that 2.5 coming from? Is my question for you. What was recycled? Where was there? Okay, so let me phrase this in a better way. Where was that $2.5 million in the Splinterlands ecosystem? Where did that come from to be able to put into the DAO and then give to the team? Because keep in mind, the team is not throwing that back into the ecosystem, right? They took their 1.2. Well, it's actually like now it's up to 3 million, right? That from the last town hall. So the team has made 1.5 million from this to pay their bills and pay their, their salaries, and the other 1.5 million went to the DAO. So my question is, where did that $3 million come from? Who was selling, and then of course, who was buying what was being sold to just generate $3 million? That is not circulated back into the ecosystem. And if it has, because you're saying here they did, right? What, the team? Yeah, they're recirculating DEC, but I'm sure they're taking all the credits. So if that's the case, who's the seller? Who's the buyer for those? Because somebody was buying that stuff, right? It's not like it just came out of nowhere. Daniel Smith says, Trump making y'all look great. Or Trump ain't making y'all look great. Yeah. Well, I'm sure some people think he's making us look great. Some people think he's making us look awful. Depends on who you ask. All right. So, $3 million. You let me know. In the meantime, Hive is back below 20 cents. Not great. Vouchers, let's go. Still up around 2.5 cents. That Tasoshi card does not excite me at all. Like, I never bought Healing Games, but every time I would play a challenge or practice match, Healing Games was always like one of my favorite cards to like jump in with. I haven't been playing as many practice matches lately, so I haven't really tried Tasoshi. I'm sure there are opportunities where he comes in quite handy, especially with that sneak, but 8 mana is just expensive. Yo, Dragon's in the house. Nice to see you back after I hope you had a great vacation. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I had a wonderful time. And I felt guilty like not posting as much, but at the same time I was just exhausted, and I was like, you know what, I can jump on and I can like do a video, but like if I don't even know what I'm talking about, and I'm just going to make more mistakes than I usually do, and I'm just going to sound like ill-informed. So I was like, let me just, if they post major stuff, that's what I'll cover. But other than that, like I wasn't feeling it, and I was like, that's okay. We can go live life. Damn, says so true. All right, Nicola's got some answers for me. DAO pay to the team buy packs, and all other early adopters which benefited most. Okay, so again, all other early adopters which benefited most. So here's my question for you. Early adopters, they're sitting on assets. What assets did they sell that amounted to that $3 million so that they could get DEC to buy new packs? And here's the kicker. If they were selling $2.5 million to $3 million worth of assets, who was buying them so that they could get DEC? I don't have an answer. All I'm saying is that I don't think your answer is correct. Okay, so again, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be antagonistic. I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to follow the logic here. If you're following me, because that $3 million came in from somewhere. I would love to know, and I don't know if the team would publish this. Not actually, I don't think they'd have an issue with it. They just haven't published it. But how much came in credits? That is probably the better question. Then you and I would stop debating about this, right? Because at least we know very specifically how much money actually, new money, came into the ecosystem through credits, right? From CL onwards. Okay. People like you and me. Okay, so you're saying you bought stuff. You didn't buy the new set, but you bought old stuff from the early adopters. Now, where did your money come from? Did you put new money into the game, or were you recycling? What were you selling in order to buy this stuff from the early adopters? And where did that money that you used to buy that stuff come from? Palm says, I'm an early adopter and haven't bought anything. Well, there's always exceptions to the rule. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, one thing that'd be interesting to see, because I have not even checked this. Ooh, let's see. How's my bot doing? Blast rule set? Oh, gosh. I think I'm going to get trounced. Let's see what happens here. Everybody's going to miss, right? Yeah. Okay. That sounds about right. Oh, and everybody gets healed. Yeah, that's not cool. All right, we lost. Let's go to modern. I want to see how much the top players are making. Leaderboard. We got Robo Mage. Oh, there's some new names up here. Icy Flow. Baby Puppy. Baby Puppy, I see you. Number 11 on the leaderboard. Let's go. L4. Okay. Let's just try Robo Mage. I don't know how much SPS they have staked, but 35 SPS. So isn't that crazy that nothing really changed? Nothing really changed. Now, what do I mean by that? It's like the same amount of SPS is still being paid out. It's not like there was a huge increase. Oh, I know Red Vipers too. 22 SPS, 22. And that's number 2. In fact, if anything, that's less. Let's do let's get you, Baby Puppy. I don't know how much SPS you have staked, but make it 11 SPS. 13. Okay, so if anything, people at the top here are no longer making as much as they used to. Remember when it was in the 35 to 50 range? So that... Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Diamond. There. Okay, there it is. Sorry. Now I recognize a lot of these names. There's Lorcus on top. Okay, let's see how much Lorcus is making. 56. 75. All right, I stand corrected. Thank you, Wibble, for checking the champ leaderboard. 71. Okay, interesting. Let's see someone else. What else is at the top? Han V. Han V went crazy on that pre-sale. So how much is Han V making? 0. Oh, this tournament. Modern ranked. 72 SPS, 56. So what's interesting here is these people are making like over 50 cents a win right now. And that's with SPS below a penny. Can you imagine SPS hitting 10 cents and somebody making $7 a win? That is wild. $7 a win times 12 wins in a day on average, probably more than that. It's like almost $100. That's when we will be in full-on bull run euphoria mode. But I believe we're still pretty far away from that. All right, so Nicola says people like you and me, hard work. So there it is. At some point, outside capital had to come back into the game. So you're saying people like you and I spent money that we worked really hard for and spent it to buy assets from early adopters who then turn around and put those assets in, or put those earnings into the game. So it's not recycled. That's my point. I'm just spamming cryptic. Don't tell anyone. Oh, so that's the only card that I need. Okay, good. We'll check the champ leaderboard. All right. All right, let's do this. So I have let's do 5 packs today. Just so we can start this up. I don't want to like lose 5 games in a row, which could potentially happen. Uh-oh. Darkest Night is messaging me. What do you say? All right. How do we do this fairly? I want to. Well, you know what? Actually, we won't do it fairly. I just whoever's fastest. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's how it works. I will be the one to send you the challenges because I don't want to get spammed with a bunch of challenges. So I will be the one to send out the challenges. If you want to sign up for this, okay, sorry. Let me. I'm getting ahead of myself. Here's how it's gonna work. I will send out the challenges. If you beat me, I send you a Rebellion pack. If I beat you, well, then you have some learning to do because I am not very good. But let's just do it this way. I'm just going to go straight down the line here. If you are interested in this, throw your IGN in. Either write IGN or put an @ symbol or something. And I'm just going to go in order. I'm going to write these down on a separate thing, and we'll just go with that. So it's just first come, first serve. Throw your IGN. If you beat me, you win a pack. We have 5 packs, so we'll play until either all 5 packs have been given away, or I get bored because I keep kicking all your asses. Jason says, I think you're right, Aftersound. Thank you. I don't know what I'm right about, but let me know. Yo, People's Guild, Jangles is here. Sign me up. All right, B Jangles is first. All right, hold on. Let me get like an online notepad here. Oh, you know what? I'll even do this. No, here. I'll do it here. All right, so we got B Jangles and Dragon so far. If I can spell, jeez. All right, if anybody else wants to sign up or go for the challenge. All right, we got Baby Puppy. Why can't I type? Cheese and rice. Come on. All right. So feel free to throw your IGN in. And let me go and make this happen. Oh, did I close out of Splinterlands? How did that happen? Splinterlands.com. All right, so we're going to go to play. We're going to go to challenge. All right, now I got to make sure I do the right thing here because, okay, we want Ghost Modern, Expert Level, Mana Cap optional, enter opponent's name. So let's do B Jangles. All right, first one going out. And no do-overs, no doubles. All right, let me see if there's anybody else. Okay, the Lunacy system? Okay, cool. Now, Jangles or whoever, I mean, look, I'm just going to play with my screen open, so don't cheat. I should do it on my other Nah, I'm too lazy. Oof. Okay, so I guess you are able to stream snipe. I love playing with this card. But I don't know the new cards well enough. I'll be honest. I wish I could filter out the foundation set because it's just too much going on. I don't think I like this at all. Now, you know what? Minute and a half. Yeah, that's fine. What are my options here? I don't even know, dude. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's go with that. Let's go for you. I need some slow pokes, but they're not where I need them to be. Oh, I'm gonna lose so badly. I have no idea what's going on right now. Let's put you into the mix, and you know what? Screw it. I'm running out of time, so let's do this. Ugh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Please tell me there's somebody flying in the back. Okay. Woo. Ooh wee. All right. We're probably gonna lose this pretty badly, but oh my god, what is? I don't like the green. I don't know. It's just me, but I don't like the green. It's hurting my eyes. All right, so I'm about to get nerfed. There we go. How'd you get a double silence? Damn. Bro, I don't even want to watch this. All right, Jangles, you get a free pack. All right, Jangles with the win. GG's. Who's up next? Dragon. Oh, let me see if there's anybody else that I should add. All right. The Lunacy system. Lunacy system. Is there anybody else that wants to challenge? Okay. Jangles plays Razi. Yeah, not that time. Top left on filters, you can turn off foundation cards. Jangles is quite contract. All right, GG's Jangles. Yeah, we do need a night mode. It's not just you. That background is distracting. It is. Okay, so Dragon is up next. Let's go. Ghost Modern. I'm going to do Dragon. All right, on deck after Dragon is Baby Puppy and then Lunacy System. All right, Dragon, let's see. What do we got here? Equalizer, Aimless, and Enrage. I kind of want to go with the new one. So you got this. Where is he? He's cool. And then, yeah, definitely you. Now the question is, can we find a better tank? Oh, you know what? Screw it. Let's just roll with it. Because we'll get that Reckless in the mix. So we'll do you make sure that. All right. It should be fun. We'll see. trying to roll with something cool here. All right, for people that might just be jumping into the stream now, we're doing some giveaways. So I'm doing challenges. If you are interested in hopping into a challenge, throw your IGN into the chat. The list is not very long right now. So right now I'm up against Dragon. I got Baby Puppy next, and then the Lunacy System, and that is it. Yeah, that the Pain Forge was exactly what I was going for there. So hopefully that ends up being something nice with Pain Forge plus Enrage. I think it's Enrage rule set. So we shall see. All right, here we go. Interesting. All right, you got a lot of dwarves. Oh, not that dude. He's so good. It's one of my faves. Okay. Oh, we got the stun. That might actually be pretty decent. Oh, well, we died really fast. Oh, we died super fast. That's just not cool. Oh my gosh, of course you got the retaliate. Oh, it's never mind, it's spite. Damn, I'm just giving away packs. All right, GG's Dragon. We don't gotta watch that. All right, who's up next? Baby Puppy. All right, Baby Puppy. Here we go. I guess I have a lot of learning to do with this new set. Wow, I picked a weird team. Yeah, but they still won. Yeah, and see, here's the thing. I don't even know how to evaluate your team. I was trying to look for the synergies there, and I'm just like, I think that they're just going to do well because of the Enrage. New Age says, I'll give it a try. IGN New Age INV. All right, New Age, I'm going to add you to the list here. Maybe we should just keep it to that. 5 packs, five challenges. We'll see if I can hold on to some packs. All right. Weak Magic, 5 players or 5 units. All right. Somebody said I could hide foundation cards. Oh, thank goodness. Fee you. Wait, where are they? Oh, hold up. I picked the wrong thing here. This doesn't count. I picked the wrong thing. So I'm going to surrender. Baby Puppy. I thought it would just automatically... Oh, how did it go back to all cards? Okay, so Ghost Modern, Expert, and Baby Puppy. All right, let's give this another try. User, ignore this transaction. Don't you dare, bro. Gonna give up your shot. All right. Different mix here. We got Blood and Thunder and Ferocity. Ooh. I don't know, but I'm not, there's no strategy behind this. I'm just trying to pick solid cards. Actually, this might be better. Ooh, he's cool. But then I am very short on mana. Oh, love it. Yes, you. Yes, you. Damn. See, that's kind of wasted there. Ugh. That's okay. It's okay. You know what? I think we'll be all right. Who am I up against? Baby puppy? They're using cryptic anyway, right? Is that the same? Is that what you were saying? All right. Let's see how that goes. 7 mana for 22 HP. Yes, please. Greybrow and Equalizer so strong. Who's Greybrow? Okay, I need to do some research. Yeah, I built around him. Greybrow. So before I left on my trip, I was playing a ton of practice matches, all against the bots, right? So I was having a lot of fun with Razi, and I was having a lot of fun. Well, I wasn't. I was losing a lot to the Hippo, the Ulund one, because it's perfect for any of those, like Return Fire, Magic Reflect, Thorns. It's fantastic. All right, I'm about to get murdered here, I think. We're gonna see just how much damage Venka is gonna do. Oh, jeez. How'd she get so slow? All right. Yeah, that trample ain't great. Oh, okay, but at least Venka's done. Oh my god, bro, you really gonna miss? Oh my gosh, they're both missing. Man, you're getting so much money on that blind right now. But I think I got you. I think I got you. Let's go. All right, actually, hold on. Let's see. No, I think we're good. GG's, baby puppy. Thanks for letting me keep it packed today for future giveaways. And you even called out exactly what you're going to play. So, not that I game planned against it by any means. I just went with Tofu. GG's. All right, who do we got next? The Lunacy system. Let me just copy paste this because it'll be easier. All right. Oh, not practice. Let's do challenges. All right. Ghost Modern. Oh, see, this sucks. It changes every time. Ghost Modern, Expert, and the Lunacy system. All right. On deck is New Age. And then, we'll just cut it off after that because I've already been live for 48 minutes. So we'll do 5 matches, 5 packs. So far, I'm 1-2. Let's see if I can keep a majority of my packs. I'm going to have to win out from here against Lunacy and New Age. All right. Opportunity, reverse, but Need for Speed. Okay. Could this be fun? I don't know. Maybe. Dude, I don't even know what's available to me. No. You know what? I'm going to try something else here. Can I go with you? Let's go with you. You. Do we have like a... Could this come in handy somewhere? Nah, too much mana. Okay, so let's get rid of that. We're We're looking at low mana, low mana, low mana. Okay, definitely you, definitely you. Ugh. Oh, this could actually be interesting. Oh, you could be interesting too. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then you know what? We'll just have these two fools burn each other at the end. There you go. Okay, okay. So, even though it is reverse speed, what I'm trying to do here is get crazy with this action. So, I basically have to win in like the first round or the ambush round. Well, let's see. Come on, Lunacy System. Why am I waiting on you? Let's go, Wind Beaver. Okay. So he's good. He's good. Damn, we're only going to take out these two. I'm wondering if I should get started there. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to keep it. Because then these guys are going to attack later in the back. You know what? I think we're good. Let's see. All right. Good luck. Boom. All right. So he's going to get a little bit slower. Yeah. Okay. Cannon fodder. So that's fine. All right. This guy's going to get way too fast for his own good. And they're going to burn each other. But, oh my God, I think we did it. Everybody's on fire. GG's Lunacy System. I like that team. I like that team a lot. All right, I'm 2-2. Giving 2 packs and keeping 2 packs. Last one, New Age. It's on you, brother. Let's see. You're going to make my day. You're going to break my day. All right, let's go. Ghost Modern. New Age INV. All right. But if you guys like this format, I have a bunch of these packs to give away. So until I run out, we can continue to do this, and then I'll buy more packs, or I'll ask Blaze if he wants to give me some more. I just think it'd be a fun way for all of us to explore the meta a little bit more, see what cards work, what cards don't. All right, so Weak Magic, Target Practice, Blood and Sunder. Huh. I'm gonna go for broke here. I don't know who else is good though. So you for sure. I like you. Definitely. Now the question is, should I have some fun with this? I think I should. I'm gonna give up some defense, but I'm gonna throw that into the mix and see if that does something fun. Now, can I get a good tank for this much mana though? I'm thinking maybe he might be the go-to. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Cool. Now, the question is, which tactic do we use? Oh, sorry, I just gave it away. I love playing with this ability. It's just so much fun when it works. When it works beautifully. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think that could work. It's gotta be. Ooh. You know what? I think this is the only way. Speed is gonna be the thing. As much as I love Blast. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Hold up! We got a little bit of an issue here. Blast could actually be really helpful. So to take him out. No! 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 Okay, there we go. I changed it at the last minute. I don't know if it worked, but we'll see. I'm just trying to get rid of Fizbo for a minute, you know? Yes. All right, come back and make somebody ineffective. Oh, of course, it's him. Oof, that hurt. But take one for the team. Oh, actually, no. I think we're. Dude, I don't even know. Wait, hold up. Everybody's poisoned. Everybody's poisoned and ineffective. Hold on. What's. Okay. All right. Got the thorns. Got the protection. Is she done? No. Oh, she's going to come back one more time. Oh, no. All right. She's going to kill. But then she's done. Oh, no. I'm done. Oh, New Age. How could you do me like that? Damn. GG's, brother. That was good. Oh, wait. Can everybody please just keep getting tired? Oh, never mind. Oh, so close. I mean, not really, but kind of. Yeah, that was a good one. GG's. Thought you had it. Okay, so we got 3 packs to give away. Let me do that now. Open. Transfer. So we got Bejangles, Dragon, and New Age. Just had to take it from me at the end, New Age. But GG's, guys. We'll do this again. Still got 22 packs left. Hopefully you get some good cards. Dragon. And New Age. Cool. Well, let's start to wrap up. Let's see, where's Bitcoin at? Are we still above 102? Or are we dropping? Dropping like flies down to 101. Damn. I was really hoping we'd finish the month strong. Granted, there's still like 9 days left, but this is not a good sign. If people are selling over the weekend, what's going to happen on Monday? That is a big question. Why did my phone stream freeze? What happened here? Oh, never mind. I think we're still rolling, so that's good. What time is it? Oh, shoot. 4:36. All right. It's time to get to work. I have a lot of stuff I'm trying to accomplish today for the weekend. All right, guys. Well, it was fun to stream. Like I said, I know I hadn't done this in a long time. In fact, I can tell you exactly when. The last time I streamed was... I saw May something. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me see. May 29th. Damn. It's a long time ago. May 29th, and the week before that, May 22nd, that was the Bitcoin Pizza Day live stream. It was a fun day. Then we did the town hall reaction on May 15th, so it's been like, yeah, crazy times. Any final thoughts, though? What are you guys looking at? What are you guys thinking about? How has the experience been for you so far with Conclave Arcana? Yeah, no problem, dude. You beat me fair and square. So congratulations on that. Is it? Do I hear rain outside? No way, right? No, it's sunny. So yeah, I don't know. At this point, I think we're in this lull period already. It hit a little bit earlier than I thought, just because it felt like Rebellion hype lasted a little bit longer. But I don't know, man. These lower highs, I think, are a little concerning. I do think that this was a very stark reminder of something that I've been saying for a while. Like, there's just too much SPS in the ecosystem. And sure, we can try to slow down the dilution rate or the inflation rate, which we are absolutely doing. And I think that's great. But that doesn't solve the problem that we have just way too much out there. Not to mention, look at how like top heavy it is once again. All right, so let's just look SPS staked. I mean, you got Brave Tofu with 53 million, Vugtus with 51 million. I mean, they just skew everything upwards. They don't need to have that much. And I'll tell you this, if SPS hits 10 cents, I'm sure they're going to offload quite a bit. At least I would if I was them. But, you know, it is what it is. So we're getting there slowly and steadily. My hope is that we can cut through this company DEC quite a bit over the next couple of weeks with Yabba's Pickle, as well as conflicts and such. But you know what? I guess like there's just a lot of DEC sitting out there in the ecosystem. Ideally, nobody should be buying packs with credits right now. You're almost getting like a 10% discount on using DEC. People says, I want to hear your thoughts on the foundation mode. Yeah, you know, I need to do that. I'm gonna have to do that separately. I won't record it, but I want to have the full experience. And I don't have like speakers set up on this computer here, so I was waiting until I got back so that I could do it on this other laptop and get the full immersive experience of what Matt, Nate, and Joey were trying to build. That was kind of glossed over during the town hall, but I reckon that's going to be a very meaningful ad. When you say foundation mode, I'm assuming you mean campaign mode, right? It sounds like they want to double down and add more to that, which is cool. Banana says, we have an extremely expensive game and SPS is the only real reward anyone gets. It's never going to go up in price. Yeah, I mean, until we get to a point where more SPS... Sorry, let's do it this way. Where more in US dollar terms is being burned or consumed per day than what is being given out, we really won't see that. And even if we get to that inflection point, it may take a while to reach any kind of banana zone type of environment where the flywheel really just shoots up, because we have to eat through all of that. Right now, the problem is actually compounding itself and making itself worse, right? Because we have a ton of SPS already out there, and our dilution rate is still higher than our burn rate when it comes to SPS/DEC, right? Just how much is being consumed. So we need to flip that, and then even after we flip it, I don't know, man. We need to figure out a way. I mean, 1.4 billion SPS is just it's too much. It's too much for 1,000 to 2,000 players. Like that's just the truth of it. I have another video idea that I was working on of like how much SPS do we really need if like everything was like egalitarian, equalized, and you didn't have Brave Tofu and Vugtus going for 50 million each. But 1.4 billion is too much. I mean, hell, I would even say 1 billion is too much. All right, hold on. Let me do the quick math on this before we hop off. All right, so 1 billion, how many zeros is that? 9? Divided by 1,000 players. That means each player would be trying to attain 1 million SPS. But here's the thing. A lot of players aren't even buying SPS. They're buying cards, which earn them SPS, meaning that there's no actual buy price or buying pressure, right? There's no upward pressure on the SPS price. There's just less downward pressure because you get people that are not selling until they hit 1 million. Although I would say 1 million is probably too high of a goal for many people. I mean, I'm not even halfway there myself, although I'd love to have 1 million one day. So, all right, hold on. Let me see. There was a couple more comments that came in. Oh, no, just one more. All right, People's Guild says, nah, foundation cards, part of it, but basics mode, I think, is what it was officially called. Yeah, so I like it. So when I talked to Dave, I'm not saying that he took my idea or anything, but like when I talked to Dave, I told him that I really wanted a JV league. Now in this JV league, I still wanted it to be, I still wanted there to be rewards. So my idea was, I know they got rid of, bronze and silver league, but essentially you could make this a silver league, right? So it's its own league, but the cards can only be maxed up to silver level, right? Which is like, again, it's something where it's much more easily attainable for people to play at the high level or at a high level in that type of league. And it's much more financially viable for them to do so. I would still put rewards to this. Now, not as much, right? And definitely like cap it so that, one account can't go in and just farm the entire thing and you don't allow bots and whatever the case is, right? But it's just a place where people can go and play at the lower level if they want, but they earn rewards. And maybe they just get like 0.01 SPS per win or 0.1 SPS per win, whatever it is, right? The thing is, people just like the idea of earning value, right? They put in a couple bucks, they can start earning some value. That's what got me interested in the game. And even though I was earning like, just minimal amounts of DEC at the time, I thought that the concept of earning while playing a game was super cool, right? And that over time, it's just, okay, I'm a part of the ecosystem, I'm earning more. And this is like, I just love the concept behind it. So I think that's how you get people into the game. Now, we don't know the full details of this basic mode, but it sounds like it's only going to be foundation cards, which means you don't need to spend anything in it, right? It is a full free-to-play version of this game, which sounds like there's not going to be any rewards. And if there were, I might actually be counter to that because there's like really no investment into the game at all. We're just kind of giving away rewards, and that could be either botted or exploited. Now, I don't know. Maybe there's an argument to be made that you could put a small amount of SPS into that pool, such that like if that amount of SPS were dumped every day or every month, it's like the volume on it would not be significant. Right? It wouldn't drive the price of SPS down significantly, but it would offer a little bit of a carrot to the people that try out the game, play it for free, right? And maybe earn fractions of a penny. Again, I know this seems maybe like a waste of time or counterintuitive to many people out there, but I genuinely believe, just because I felt it myself when I was going through that, and I saw it in the enthusiasm and sentiment across many other people during that time in 2021, even if you're earning fractions of a penny, the novelty of earning something in a game is really cool, and people will spend time in it. And that is where I think the opportunity lies, where you could have people come into this game because they can play for free, they can earn, they can play the game at a competitive level, even though it's foundation set, right? They can play the game at a competitive level and they can earn little bits of SPS. They can turn that SPS into something then, right? They can burn that SPS for DEC and start buying stuff within the game, which is cool. Or they can go and just sell it in the game. Actually, here's a way that you do it. You want to like lock up SPS. You make it so that like any SPS actually, here's a great idea. Sorry, I'm just thinking about this off the top. You can do it where it's just like, I don't know, 100,000 SPS per month. Again, something so small and insignificant. 100,000 SPS a month goes into the rewards for this. But that SPS is not, you cannot, actually, you know what might be better? DEC, because we have all this DEC sitting in the DAO. Like, think about it. Like 1 million DEC per season. So we'll say 2 million DEC per month. That's not a lot of like volume. If you say, okay, we're going to do 2 million DEC per month in rewards to a bunch of accounts, any and all accounts, right? So they're going to be earning fractions of a fraction of a penny, right? But here's the thing. That DEC cannot be withdrawn. It's put into a separate bucket of foundation rewards, and you can only use it to buy stuff in-game. So it's kind of like using the DEC from the DAO. Yes, there's going to be inflation on DEC, 24 million per year, and maybe you just do 1 million a month, right? 500,000 per season, right? Which is, again, we're talking about $1,000 a month of DEC volume that is going to be dumped on the market. but it's going to be dumped in a way where people just can't go sell that DEC. They can go and buy stuff off the marketplace. So it's like you're earning credit in the game, right? So you can go and you can use that DEC and they can go start buying real cards. That incentivizes them to start playing the game in a way where it's like, okay, you can stay in the foundation mode and you can keep earning this DEC. You'll maybe earn like 100 DEC per season or something like that. Again, it's going to be small amounts. We're talking about like 10, 20 cents, maybe $1 for like the top tier players. Because we're talking about $500 worth of DEC per season split amongst however many people are playing. So they can go in and they can start renting cards. They can start buying real packs. They can start doing things within the ecosystem. But again, it's just like a credit. Credit's the wrong word. It's like a gift card, right? Where you can go and just use it in the ecosystem, or you can go and start buying packs, and like that's cool too. I don't know if we can sell this idea to the DAO. I don't like the idea of like reinflating DEC. But DEC is just a little bit easier than SPS because SPS price will fluctuate, and then you're going to have to force people to burn that SPS for DEC to then use because you can't spend SPS in the marketplace. The other way in which you do it is that you offer credits as the reward, right? Credits are already the built-in thing, and it's just like every season the DAO pays the team in SPS worth of credits or something like that. Okay, it's getting a little complicated, but hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. And again, this is just kind of off the top here as I'm thinking through this, but I think there's some opportunity there. Now, I don't know, even though we're starting to see a bunch of new players come in, I don't know what that looks like. I haven't spent time in Discord, or I haven't seen it as much on X. There was a comment that I got, so check this out. Hold on. I thought about doing a video kind of response for it. Where was it? So here was somebody, and I think this is a real comment. It said, hello, I'm thinking of trying this game. However, I don't want to play on computer. With this new app, can a person create a new account? Because this is a video. This is a comment on like an old video, the one that I did about the Android mobile app. And they said, also, you seem to infer from the video that the makers of the app are the same as the Keychain app. Does that mean both are incorporated? Honestly, I just want to download one app. I really don't understand the keys. So here's the thing. I really don't know how I would even respond to that. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because this is somebody new. This seems like a real comment. Lady Sharon 3710 saying, hello, I want to try this game. Right? So I do think that there are new people coming in. There are new eyeballs coming in. If I look at my analytics here, where is it? So audience. And this is not really like the best. Like my subscribers have not really been going up for a while, so that's not the best metric. And then like new viewers, let's see if I look at like a 90-day trend. Is there no better way to look at this? Sorry, I'm not showing it on screen. I'm looking at a separate thing. I don't know. I'm just... it doesn't seem like new viewers are spiking up. Granted, it's only been like 1 month since we saw that start to pick up. All right. Dragon says that idea is worth exploring. People's Guild says we got to keep the experiment coming. I'm all for exploring these ideas too. Yeah, I mean, look, I just thought of that off the top of my head. So my hope is that you guys or somebody from the team can take it, massage it, and make it way better. Pomp says just make not burnable reward cards that are tradable with the unlock BS or without the unlock BS. I don't know. I think the reward card issue is settled now. I don't think that they're going to go through and fiddle around with that anymore. If anything, rewards are about to become devalued in a way. which I know a lot of people are not going to like. But as soon as they start making non-reward card rewards, meaning that like maybe you get glamour, right? And glamour isn't something that like helps you win. It's going to become like a Web 2 style thing with like Fortnite, for example, where people are just going for skins and things that they like. Which again, I don't think is terrible. There's a lot of glint out there that needs to find a home. And right now that glint is being spent on a bunch of extra energy, and it always will be spent on extra energy, but I think you'll get some people that don't care as much about the rewards if they can, customize their accounts and whatever. So, and they're not spending like tons of money. No reward, no demand. Unless the game is good enough. And I think there's an argument to be made on both sides that it's fun as long as you're earning something or building some kind of equity, but it's not good enough for people to just come and play for free. I could be wrong, but I like the fact that Dave is really trying to explore that idea of like having people come in and play and create like free to play freemium experiences that just draw people in. Yeah, I'll say this: if this ends up being a Bitcoin only bull run, which so far it is, it's gonna be a long couple of years for the rest of the crypto market. The Bitcoin maxi in me finds that intriguing, but the splinter lens player in me, I think, would struggle with that outcome, just because I like. Sure, there's a $2.5 million pre-sale. They made $3 million, or $1.5 million after what went to the DAO. I don't want to spend the next 3 years with the team struggling to figure out how to fund itself. So hopefully we find a way through this, and the marketing efforts are effective. Cool. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off. I've been on for over an hour now, but it was fun catching up with you all. I'm actually going to try and stream tomorrow as well. I haven't streamed on a Sunday morning in a minute, but my plans for tomorrow morning actually just canceled. So I should be free after hitting up the gym, hopefully. And then, maybe we'll do some more challenges and such then. But have an amazing rest of your day, night, whatever time it is. I will catch up with you all soon. And best of luck in your battles. Peace.